What time is it? Let me get my clothes in the dryer.
Careful, because it's going to leave a wet ring spot, Amanda.
I know. We'll put it on. We got carpets everywhere. The day we moved in, I told him there was no need for fucking furniture. Okay? No need. There was a complete argument. He didn't want to move my desk up from the basement. I had already told him, what's the point? You're going to sell everything because you just sat there and you just told me we're not staying in this address location.
Which location was it?
The one on South Main Street. The very first one. The 50, I think, I always forget the last digit.
Okay.
He wanted it his way. Okay? Fine. I kept on packing. But what was it? We need to go and do the whole family thing. I didn't want to be with his family. His family already knew how this fucking outcome was going to be. Divorce. Divorce. Because out of his fucking mouth was, we're getting a divorce if you can't find a career job. Excuse me, what fucking money is in the economy when Trump is in office, followed by Biden? I told him that. We had got into a fight. You guys were there. We were in the second bedroom where you guys were going to be staying for a visit. And I was unpacking my clothes. What was the first thing out of his fucking mouth? You need to get rid of your clothes. Okay, I'll get rid of them. But you haven't worn. Yes, I have. I have worn every single bit of my clothes. We have been together before we got married for 2 years. I have worn every bit of my clothes in front of you. Okay, that fight started up. It was a fight after a fight after a fight. When we got into Michigan, I told him I wanted 2 weeks to myself. I had worked 3 jobs for 2 years.
It's going to go out through the air conditioner.
I don't care.
Okay,
I don't care. I don't care. I'm telling you, it was nothing more than fighting, fighting, and fighting. 3 jobs back to back. Come home late, only to get up early and do it all over again. I wanted 2 weeks to sleep. When we got into Michigan, I had paid the first month's rent. Out of fucking nothing. At my still expense. This was the same shit he pulled when I was trying to work at Starbucks. He got involved with 2 fucking stupid women. And it eroded into all this fucking mess. And it was more of a mess when we came back from Indiana. This whole mess got all illuminated in Aruba because we were taken by surprise who the fuck showed up. So like I said, this marriage was done after a certain date because when he filed for bankruptcy and everything was said and done, oh, he would start calling Mandeville. Let's start talking to Danielle. Let's start talking to Jean. Let's start talking to Jimmo. He had it in his mind where he was going to go, which meant he slept with Bethany. Bethany is one of the paralegals there. This lawyer is a mega asshole with me for no fucking reason. I have been through so much shit with this fucking divorce lawyer, it's not even fucking funny. To the point where I was on TV. We have been through this. And I know I won because there's a certain term that's on my divorce papers. Spousal support forever barred. You can only get that when you have gone through the nth degree. So like I said, came back, I wanted 2 weeks to be in the bedroom to sleep. I was owed that fucking much because the salary paying job was the same fucking job that I walked into and I says, it's a fucking sham. It's a fucking sham. And it got moved to Massachusetts. So I sat there, they came and followed me to Indiana. I have no idea how they fucking found me. They did. Because they sat there and they said, why didn't you stay with us? I says, I'm not staying with you guys because it was, you had to speak Spanish, you had to be in automation. I says, AP Government Law Book does not say that whatsoever. It is filleted and pieced out how it's supposed to be done. Because automation means the end of production. That means we have reached a population limit, and that's it. No more. You can't fit any more cars on the goddamn road. You can't pull any more oil out of the goddamn ground. You can't do any more. That means population has to go back to what it was the last time there was a reserve on energy crisis. Which meant before Donald Trump came into fucking politics. This was all during the W and Clinton administration. Dad had the fucking news on every fucking day. And especially when he was home during his bankruptcy. We all got submerged in all this. Every single one of us. And it trickled in the classroom too, because every single one of the kids that were athletes said it. All of a sudden my parent felt the need to turn on the TV and keep it on. So it wasn't just our household, it was every household. It was a little trickle effect. So like I said, this relationship I'm in with Michael, he's the biggest asshole. He is. Met the biggest bitch. Like I said, this 2-week vacation is all about me, regardless if I have a companion or not. Okay? Because I told him, my employers, I'm going to say it again, my employers do not give a flying fuck for my future with the company. They hire me for just brute fucking strength and brute fucking knowledge. Well, you know what? You're going to have to pay me back for that. Because that's not fair to me if I'm doing all the hard work in a matter of 2 weeks, then an additional 3 weeks. Not fair to me. It has been like that every single fucking job I've been in. Every single one. Even the dry cleaners. Only difference is the dry cleaners is like North Carolina and South Carolina put together. That's why I lasted so long. It was, how much do you fucking know of the business? Other than that, keep your mouth shut. Okay, that's fine. Because you know why? All I wanted to do was just work the front counter, know the customers, know what would needed to be said. But when they handed over to the Vietnamese, sorry, not Vietnamese, Koreans, handed over to the Kings, that was it. That was it. It was like, holy shit, you guys couldn't keep it lasting long? What did you guys do? Well, we couldn't keep up with rent. No shit, because the guy next door, the bakery guy, already had in his head that this was going to be his little business. Okay, he made it known. The wife made it known that first day. She says, I'm the queen of this place. Not them. Don't ever think that they're the queen. I'm the queen of this place. You better come next door and you better get something. Because she said, I know you're going to last long, but you better come next door and you better get something. If you want to be on good sides. Oh, she was brute honest. She was brute honest. But like I said, this 2-week vacation in Florida was supposed to happen when I got back. When he told me I didn't fucking pitch in, didn't do shit, the first month's rent actually went to supporting a fucking group of people. I had no fucking clue where these people were at. Because Cheryl Legata, she purposely changed her name because she moved from Michigan to Massachusetts. She'll lie, but she'll figure her way out in fucking Frankenmuth, though. So like I said, this whole little shit scheme that Keith created is fucking backfiring on him when we come back in Michigan. He dropped $1,500 on this one little fucking soiree party. That $1,500 could have gone to the first month's rent when we moved here in Michigan. Or we could have gone to the one that was all paid for and really seen if there was bed bugs. Because when I walked into this goddamn apartment place with my fucking flip-flops on, with what I've got on my feet, bed bugs would have been all over it. I would have had it on my legs too. Okay, I'm an attraction to fucking mosquitoes, ticks, and spiders. There ain't no getting away from being bitten from any of these fuckers. I got bitten in the back of the neck yesterday from a black spider that was on a fucking brick wall because I was sitting up against it during break. Okay? Then I get bit by whatever she brings home. Oh no, excuse me, welt marks on my inner thighs? Those are flea bites.
She doesn't have fleas.
Don't matter, you take her out in the fucking wilderness. That's a park. It's a wilderness.
She's insulting you, pumpkin.
But I'm just saying.
She looked up for her. She's insulting you.
That dog's looking
that
at you.
That means I gotta give you a bath.
Oh yeah, those little whatever
Look at her.
whatever those little nature spikes are. They landed in my thong. By the way, put it on. Ouch. Those thornberries. Yeah, that shouldn't. You need to make sure that's off her. Or whoever is off on,
Now
because
you're giving her the itchies.
I don't give a shit. Okay, that's something I shouldn't have to put on and be like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck just stung me. Okay, but I'm just telling you. You're sitting here acting like you fucking know everything. You don't know shit.
Don't say that to me.
But you don't, Mom. You don't. When you moved in, when you helped us move in, you sat there acting like you didn't know. Like you couldn't see that Keith and I were already starting to fight.
Yes, I knew. That's why when we pulled up, if you remember, I seen the place and I said to you, Amanda, it'll be all right.
All right.
What was I supposed to say? Listen, I am not gonna do what Nona
But
does.
but Nona is another factor.
No,
She
no, what
fucking
I'm saying-
aggravated this whole
Shit,
fucking
hold on, hold on.
situation.
What I'm saying, when I say I'm not gonna do what Nona does, what I am saying is, okay, if something doesn't seem right, okay, and you're uncomfortable, I am not going to bring you down more by saying, I told you.
But I had asked you when it happened in the summer, because you and Steve and Sabrina had just left, because he made it unbearable come the summertime. Because I had already gotten a KFC application. I had already gotten it. It was on the desk. I had fought with him about it. I have the job. My hiring manager is not there. She took a leave of absence. I have it right here. I have to pack. It is 6 months worth of unpacking per what you want. You want a divorce? You don't want me to lug things? You want to go to the second residence? You don't want any of this shit that's here to be there. But yet it was, let's spend money on furniture, which we're just going to end up selling anyways. We needed a new washing machine. Then the dryer was going to go. So it was a complete shit sham right from day fucking one. Which is why I'm saying that phone call that I made, y'all needed because I said, can somebody here take the cats from me? Because at least the cats would have been with you guys a little bit longer. They probably would have got along with Lucky. Ian was just going to come into the picture later. Because we didn't get him until August. Alright? And I had seen him in May. Keith was fighting with me about Ian. He wanted this calico ugly fucking thing that liked the shit everywhere. I told him I had already been through this with my uncle's first fucking wife. We had a cat like this. That's all it did. No, I want this cat. No, I want Ian. It was a fight. It was a fight because why? I had an application from KSC. Then it was I had 3 lotto slips that won money. That was another fucking fight. Because guess what he said to his fucking sister-in-law? Well, she won't give me her winnings. I looked at him, I says, you want me to pull up the fucking phone? You want me to tell everybody what you said to me right in front of my fucking parents about how you want a fucking divorce? I mean, it was right there. And then the sister-in-law was looking at me like, well, maybe you guys need a divorce. Well, holy shit, fuck. Why the fuck am I here at Christmas time when I could have returned my fucking car? Because that was another fight that he needed to have in front of his fucking company. Because I make scenes. No, I don't make scenes. I'm only vocal when you start acting stupid. I'm only vocal when you start acting stupid. So so Steve McAllister, Carla, Wendy, Tom, Jimmo, Howard we're going to leave out. And we're going to leave out Wayne because they're in 2 fucking different locations off in their own fucking world. But it was just like, let's just insult her even more. Bring her down even more than what I already have planned and contrived. Because the first fucking day, it was, I gotta be with Jean on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Wow. 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 You already know the system.
Get away from that air conditioner.
You did it in Michigan. Then you did it in Indiana. So don't tell me you don't know this fucking system. They haven't changed the system. They haven't changed it. I'm over here arguing with him. I have my job. I don't need money during these 6 months. I need to be home unpacking. What does Keith do? Right after you guys left, because I said no to sex, I didn't want any sex. I wanted to continue unpacking because I was going to end up fucking meeting Michael again. Regardless if I worked at Speedway or not, Michael and I are still going to hook up. It's just inevitable. It's just inevitable. Because that's the same Speedway I go to. It's the same one. There's only 3 Speedways I go to. The one by our house over here, to the mall. The one near Plymouth. It's a tucked away little Speedway. And the one at 8 Mile and Haggerty. I will drive out to go get that gas. Okay, because I know what type of gas it is. I don't have to work there to know. I just know it's good gas. No different than the 2 BPs that I used to go to. Alright? It's all based on what bills you can pay to your vendors. Which I can't get through to Michael, because Michael doesn't give a shit. Because he's got it made. He's got a vet bill. He's got it made.
Are you sure he's a vet?
Mom, if I can get my hands in some fucking paperwork, I'm pretty sure he is, because he's arguing with me. When a man that's stoned up like Towley, if you watch South Park, if you know who Towley is, when Towley gets to become an asshole, that means somebody is seriously sitting there arguing with the facts. Okay? Because Cartman has a whole fucking stack of paper against his friend. I keep fucking forgetting. I'm trying to explain this to you because you don't understand the stoner person. Okay? You don't understand. They are stoned for a reason. He got stoned. He got stoned. He does have medical bills. He does have a condition. Alright? I'm not going to argue with this guy. If the guy keeps saying, I'm a vet and I'm the biggest asshole you ever met, then yeah, he's a VI vet bill. Okay? He's a GI VI vet bill. We're not going to argue with him. I'm not going to argue with him. Okay? Because that means don't fuck with me. Okay? That means don't fuck with me. It's stoner lingo. Alright? Been with him enough to know it's stoner lingo. So all I'm just telling you is just understand that this 2 weeks in Florida was supposed to happen when I got here in Michigan. I was supposed to be by myself, get all the sleep I needed, wake up after a week, enjoy 1 week of downtime because I'm not having the downtime where I work at. I wanted to hold off on Walmart. I wanted to hold off on Costco because during this time with COVID-19, it's also hire to fire, period. Because that's what they were doing at the salary paying job over at the YMCA in Livonia. Okay? That's the reason why this company got moved to Massachusetts, because they appreciate hire to fire companies. They like these fucking Democrat games. Alright? Because it's just fun. It's just fun. So like I said, all this shit that Keith got me into is all backfiring on him, yet I'm not getting paid for it. All the money that I put in, because I kept fighting with Keith about you need to go out and create new money, meaning you need to go out and find money and bring new clients to your desk versus you sitting there yakking, making no money. I ended up having to go to stores and pay into this fucking shit sham. Okay? Because supposedly, we're a company that has touched every single one of these businesses, yet we're not willing to admit we fucked up on the Panera business client and got into a lawsuit which started here in Michigan because of our lovely and humble fucking Senator Gary Peters bringing the facts to the table. Because why? We just so happen to have a state budget book that's fucking tighter than his fucking asshole. Alright? Which is true. And then on top of it, it's probably possible that these fucking assholes came into the state saying, We worked in the state, we're owed unemployment. Guess what? The book comes out when you start asking for unemployment. Because we have birth certificates that come first. So like I said, you're going to talk to me about being in dangerous places? Mom, I have been in worse fucking places. Aruba is definitely the most dangerous fucking place to be. And whoever this other fucking bitch that's telling him otherwise needs to have a bullet put in her head. Really, she does. Which is the other fucking woman he's seeing too. There are 7 fucking women that this man saw within the 6 weeks I was fucking unpacking. I mean, night and day unpacking. Night and day unpacking. Night and day unpacking. And I still had that application sitting there waiting for my hiring manager. My hiring manager. Why? Because I just so happen to know where I fucking supposed to be at. Unlike him. Unlike him. So, yes. This 2 weeks Florida vacation is owed to me. Is owed to me. And when I'm going to go, it all depends on whether or not Walmart wants to continue to be smart with me or be stupid. You want to be smart with me, you'll hold on to me. You want to be stupid, that's fine. But that 2 weeks in Florida, you're going to get a phone call and it's going to probably be, hey mom, probably found a job down here. There ain't no job here. There ain't no job here. Everything is fucking hire to fire. It's all caught on camera at Walmart in the grocery self-checkout. All the customers talking. Why? Because all these business people took up these PPP loans and they went and reinterpreted the whole automation fucking chapter. Yet we sat in the classroom at the time that it was told exactly what the chapter was about. And we gotta fucking suffer for it? Why? Because we sat there like 2 good fucking blonde women, part of the movie and Pretty in Pink, and said, we'll just summarize the fucking chapter. We're not gonna sit here and memorize it like a goddamn preamble.